Hey guys, here today with a white box with a big X on it. What could this be? Let's see. This is the iRange Irx i6X transmitter, and it comes with the iR-A8s receiver. Now, I'm going to just show you the picture on the box real quick. I think you guys know what this looks like. So let's go ahead, unbox this real quick, and we'll get you some more information on it. Hey, that guy looks familiar, doesn't he? I mean, we'll just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Of course, this looks like a FlySky i6X, and in saying that, you'd be correct. I'm not denying that this is a rebranded FlySky i6X, but there are some positives on why you might want to choose this over the FlySky branded one, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. First, let me show you what else is in the box. You get the transmitter itself. You get this USB cable, which I do not believe this is an update cable. I believe this is more of a SIM cable. I'm sorry about the birds in the background. They're just going crazy right now. And you get this iR-A8s. Now, the original A8s had little issues, and I know they're on version 2 now. And I'm going to assume that this is as well because, well, it says V2. So I'll go ahead, jump into the transmitter, show you guys a little bit more in the menus and the setup in case you're not familiar with the FlySky i6X, and then get into why you might want to get this over the FlySky version. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this transmitter on. I'll give you a little more information about this. While I do, I will say that this is a 6 to 10 channel transmitter. It supports iBus, SBus, PPM, and PWM protocols, and it is compatible with all FlySky receivers out there that support AF-HDS2A, and it is also capable of supporting AF-HDS, the original old school protocol. Now, like I said, this is very similar to the i6X. I'm pretty sure it's nearly 100% similar. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what might be different. I'm not sure because I don't have an i6X, but I might show you a little bit about it. I'm gonna jump into the menus. As you can see, it's Irx on the front, AF HDS 2A. Of course, I had already put some batteries in it, so you know we were good to go. I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom first. And to get into the menu, you hold OK. And in general, to save things on here is going to be to hold cancel. Just so you know that. To save things is to hold cancel. To get into the menu is a long press of OK. And up and down. First, I'm going to go ahead and show you this right off the jump. Firmware version. It is Irx Firmware, which I almost thought it was going to be FlySky Firmware. It is Irx Firmware, 21st of December 2016. So fairly new firmware. I doubt the FlySky i6X firmware is that up to date. I'm not really sure, but this does have its own firmware. So I couldn't tell you the difference because, like I said, I don't have the original i6X. But what's good about this transmitter? This is a great value for a beginner to intermediate in this hobby, even advanced. I mean, honestly, I have my FlySky. I love my FlySky. I know you have the Tyrannuses out there and Futabas and all that, but honestly, I love my FlySky. It's lightweight. It's a lot thinner than some other transmitters. It's got nice sticks with good grip on it. You see these little spikes here. It's not in focus, but see this little spiky grip here. And the gimbals on here feel good. Now, I've had some Ishin branded ones, which are rebranded FlySkys, and they felt pretty, whatever. This iRange one, gimbals feel nice. The tension on the springs feel nice. Actually feels better than my FlySky, though my FlySky is a little old. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into these menus. Just give you guys a look around real quick. Of course, you have your model select, model name, type selection, which comes set on the airplane or glider default, and that is the setting you'll want to use if you have a multi-rotor. And also has, what else do we have? Helicopter fixed pitch, variable pitch, swash 90 degrees, swash 120 degrees, swash 140 degrees, blah, blah, blah. You have a model copy. If you want to copy one model to another, model reset to reset your back to defaults. RX setup. Let's go ahead and jump into here. RF standard. This is your AF-HDS. If you want to disable the 2A and go back to the original, you'll go into here, click yes, and switch it to the original. We're going to keep it on that. RX battery. I'm not really sure what that does, but I know some of the receivers have a voltage monitor, so I think that's what you're going to use that for. If not, it might just be for this right here. Not really sure. Let's jump back in here. Failsafe. Now, make sure you guys set up your failsafes, and you're going to come in here, figure out whatever your throttle channel is. You're going to want to set that to, say, it's usually channel 3, so you're going to want to drop your throttle. And then, well, okay, sorry, I got interrupted real quick. But you're going to want to jump in here, press up to change it to on, put your throttle wherever you want the failsafe to be set. Of course, if you want to drop, you're going to put it all the way down. Hold OK to save it. Or actually press OK to save it. And then hold cancel right here. Press OK to save it. Hold cancel on the next screen. And jump back in there just to verify. I'm not sure why mine's at 99. Okay, scratch that. Actually, I just need to push down a little bit, give it a little more pressure right here. And we get it down to 100. So that's just me. And actually, let me. And I didn't hold cancel. See, if you don't hold cancel on this screen, it's not going to save your setting. So give it a little pressure, and then hold cancel. Jump back in it. We're back at 100%. All right. Sensors list. Now this is going to be for the available FlySky sensors. They should show up here when connected. Have choose sensors. Right now, it's only set for TX voltage, which is right here. Like I said, when you have other things connected, it will show up right here. Like if you have the VBAT connected on some of the receivers, it'll show up right here. But I can't show you that right now. And let's see what else. What else is important in here? Let's see. Speed, distance. No. Oh, output mode. So this is important right here. Depending on which receiver you're using, you're going to want to set up your outputs over here. The receiver that comes with it is a iBus receiver, so you'll want to have that set up to iBus and serial. If you're going to use another receivers, make sure you change your output mode. iBus setup, if you want to customize your channel setup, you can do it here, or you can do it in, clean flight, beta flight, or whatever. Servo frequency, not really sure what that is. Trainer mode, student mode, I never mess with that. And, oh, by the way, there's no instructions with this, so if you need some instructions, I suggest look up the FlySky i6X. LCD brightness, pretty straightforward. Firmware update, you're going to want to go in here when there's a system update for this. I imagine you'll be able to use the FlySky firmware, but don't quote me on that. Oh, and another really important thing, auxiliary switches. So this comes set up for 6 channels. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. So when you get this, only the sticks and these 2 knobs are active. And these are, channels 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this is 5 and 6. So to make this 10 channels, you need to go into here. So this is system all the way at the bottom, auxiliary switches, and turn on all of these. So you go press up, press OK to, move over, turn all these on. I don't know why all these aren't on just stock. Press OK until you get down to the bottom, and you got to change it all the way up into 10 channels. Now we have every switch and every knob active and available for use. Don't know why it doesn't come like this stock, but you guys are going to want to go ahead and do that. Double check that it's saved. And now we can jump into the setup menu. Now here's where you go if you need to reverse a channel. Pretty straightforward. Let's see. Not sure. Does it go to? Oh yeah, it does go all the way to 10. So you press OK to keep scrolling through. Endpoints, if you need to change your endpoints. Display. Now we should have, should have our channels here. 5 and 6 are still these knobs. And Press down to get to the other channels and make sure all of your switches are working, which not sure why mine aren't showing up. Let's see, what did I miss here? Aux channels. I need to set the source for each aux channel. That's what I'm missing. So should have did that first. So, all right. So now we're at 7 and 8. So 7 we're gonna change to SWA. It's gonna be SWB, SWC, and SWD. All right. Hold cancel to save that. Now, when I go into display, all of my channels should be functioning. Let's go down to the 7 through 10. Yep. Now, just for your information, this is a 2-position switch, a 2-position switch, a 3-position switch, and another 2-position switch. Now, if that's all you need, which for most multi-rollers, most racing quads, that is all you need. So I think most people will be good with this transmitter. This transmitter has great range. Or at least the FlySky version does. Like I said, this should be no different. It has great range. It's a fast protocol with the iBus, and it's just an overall nice transmitter, in my opinion. Sub trim, if you need sub trim, dual rating expo. I have a video about dual rating expo if you guys have any questions about that. Throttle curves, mixes, Elevon, VTEL. This is more for when you're getting into fixed planes. So I don't know too much about that. Assigned switches. Again, like if you need idle up and all that stuff, you'll have to figure it out on your own, because I don't use it, so I don't really know. Throttle hold, if you're doing like 3D, you might need throttle hold, so you can go ahead and set that here. And that's about it, guys, for the menus and the setup of the transmitter. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I can pull this out real quick. The receiver comes with, which is exactly the same look as the FlySky A8s. So this little tiny receiver, it only supports iBus. Let me get the focus here. iBus, SBus, and PPM. So this does not support PWM. Like I said, you can get a FlySky receiver that supports that if you need it. Like I said, this is V2. So hopefully this is the fixed version. Now you get this little plug, and now the same issue I had with the original A8s I have with this. I think they should have gave you a plug, at least 2 plugs, one that's just this connection, and the same connection on the other end instead of these servo plugs. Because you got to plug this one into the receiver, and most flight controllers have the same plug to plug into the flight controller. Not too many come with pin headers anymore, so it's a little outdated in my opinion. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that this is functioning. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this up here to my UB XV just to show you that it is working. Plug this in. As you can see, I already have an A8s in here. That's what this guy is right here. This is the new iR-A8s. So let me get my computer real quick, get Betaflight going. Okay, so here we are. We have the iR-A8s connected. And go ahead and power it up. Now, to bind this to the controller, it is pre-bound. But if you want to bind it, you're going to need to hold that little button right there while you apply power. It's a little harder, easier said than done. Go ahead and plug this up. If you're doing this, take your props off. I'm not doing it for time, but go ahead and take your props off. So as you can see, we do have everything working. Switches are working, all that. So let's go ahead and that's that for showing you the functionality of it. Now, why did I say you guys might want this over the FlySky version? And this is, I was kind of shocked when I seen this, but this is why I would suggest this currently over the FlySky version. Because, I'll go ahead and show you guys here. Let's check out this price. Currently, as of today, Valentine's Day, this iRange i6X is $47.05. Compare that to the FlySky i6X, which is $54.99. Now, what else? Check this out. Coupon. Hey, what is that coupon we have there? Let's go ahead and click on that. 15% off. So that gives you this very capable transmitter for $40. Very capable transmitter with a nice micro receiver for $40. Now, in my opinion, you can't beat that. There is no better deal for this quality of radio out there. None. So if you're getting into this hobby, you need a transmitter, definitely go and check this out. This is a great price. Oh, plus, look at the price of the receiver. $10 receiver. So you're honestly getting a radio, a transmitter, a very capable transmitter for $30 with the $10 receivers. 40 bucks overall. Like, it's just crazy. Just crazy. Anyways, guys, go ahead and check this out. I'll have links to everything down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.